What up, y'all? It's your boy JKG Brandon, and we are back here on the Diablo channel. It's been a while. Took some time away. It was very much not planned, but I'll address that here pretty soon. But I just want to give you guys a little update where I've been and where we're going with the channel. So first and foremost, where I've been. Path of Exile came out, and all my friends were jumping over to play that. So when the new season came out for Path of Exile, I figured I'll give it a shot. You know, I was going to play that for a weekend, maybe a couple weeks, come back to Diablo 4. I played about 10 to, be somewhere between 10 and 20 hours. I played somewhere between 10 and 20 hours of Path of Exile that weekend and absolutely hated it. I wanted to chop my head off with how bad I hated this game. So I will never play Path of Exile again. Path of Exile 2, probably not going to play that when it comes out, to be completely honest, because I just had such a bad experience. Now, it was so bad, when I went to go back and fire up Battle.net to play Diablo 4, I had zero interest in even logging into Diablo 4. So I took a little bit, I recognized, that I was in a bad place, and I took a little break. So that's just kind of where I've been. Where we're going with the channel, season 2 is about to start. You can see I have the patch notes here. I was going through these, not really going through all of the entire patch notes while I'm reading this here. I'm not going to read them all for you guys. Looks like the Barbarian, the way they've balanced the Barbarian has been with an eye to consistency. Some of the things, you can kind of see changing a lot of these from base life to max life. I really like that for sustainability. And so it looks like we've had a little bit of an eye towards sustainability and consistency. Some of the damage changes that I've seen here, the way I'm interpreting them, it looks like instead of having a wild swing of, hit 1 is, X damage and hit 2 is Y damage, it's going to be a little bit more consistent. We may not do the crazy numbers as high. However, we may not have that lower floor, if that makes sense. That's just kind of the way I'm reading it. I could be very much well off base. And if I am, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not here trying to say I'm an expert on anything. That being said, season 2 does start. I believe it's this coming Wednesday. This coming Thursday, I'm actually leaving to go to Las Vegas for TwitchCon. I'm gonna meet up with some of your favorite, creators. Diablo 4 is gonna be there. A lot of the raid creators are gonna be there as well, and I'm gonna be hanging out with a bunch of them. Probably hang out with DM, Chosen, and Veiled Shot, and some of the other creators. They're all gonna be hanging out. And I'll try to get some behind the scenes footage, maybe see if they're up for some vlogs and stuff like that. But so stay tuned for that kind of stuff. I will have, if we can just get some, behind the scenes photos and stuff like that, we'll put them on the community page. I will also try to be getting some stuff for TikTok and Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. All those links are going to be in the bio. All those links are going to be in the bio. And yeah, so we're going to be there. I'm actually going to fly into season 2 blind when I get back from TwitchCon. So I'm going to be a week behind everybody that's doing everything from launch. So I'm not actually even going to be looking at a whole lot of their content, right? I've looked at some people's content as far as just the patch notes and everything like that for season 2. And it seems like the overall consensus is it's pretty positive. So I'm pretty happy about that because Diablo 4, I really had fun with it all the way through until Path of Exile just kind of ruined my entire mental state. So I'm looking forward to coming back in and diving in with, both feet and head first and all that kind of stuff into season 2 when I get back. I'm not really trying to race anybody or anything like that. I'm not trying to put out, the most expert guides or anything like that. I just want to, find some fun builds, give you my take on it and everything like that as we go through. So I'm going into season 2 blind. I'm not reading any of the real patch notes as far as gameplay and all the season intricacies and everything like that. I just kind of went through, looked at the Barbarians, balance updates and everything. And I think they're going to be pretty consistent as opposed to having any kind of real crazy nerf or buff or anything like that. It looks like it's going to be pretty consistent for the damage and everything like that. So that's where I'm at with that. And then, yeah, if you guys want to, if you guys do play some other games like mobile games, gacha games, Raid Shadow Legends, Eternal Evolution, Dragonair and stuff like that, I do have my other channel, JKG Raid. I'll be having a lot of, TwitchCon exclusive content over on that channel as well, that's going to be, geared more towards that kind of a stuff. But if you guys play those kind of games, definitely go ahead and check out my my Raid channel. It's JKG Raid. Link is in the bio as well. But that's pretty much where I want to leave you guys with this one. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, guys. But yeah, TwitchCon's next week. Going to be hanging out with all the boys and try to get you some exclusive content for this channel and maybe their channels and stuff as well. And yeah, I will see you when season 2 is already upon us. But yeah, I'm going to have some fun stuff planned. And stay tuned. Love you guys. Peace.